Scorpios, how y'all feeling? I hope all is well with y'all. I'm laquannadivine. To those of you who are new, thank you for subscribing. I'm getting ready to bring forth your main spiritual guidance, dear Scorpios. I want to tell you guys thank you for your love donations. Thank you to those of you who reach out for personal readings. If you would like a reading that's more tailored to your personal situation, because these messages that are going to come forth are general messages, but if you would like one that's more tailored to your specific needs and your personal situation, all the information to book a personal reading with me is in the description box, dear love. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a deep breath in before we get started. Breathe. So all I hear is no one can do it like you, dear Scorpio. I don't know how that resonates with y'all, but no one can do it like you, boo. No one can do it like you, honey. All right now. Let's go into my oracle deck and see what message Spirit has for the dear Scorpios for May. Scorpio, what message do you have for the dear Scorpios for May 2019? Ooh. Let's see. We got vulnerability and we got synchronicity. Vulnerability, synchronicity. This synchronicity card has been coming out lately. Alright, so Spirit really wants y'all to pay attention to these synchronicities this month, because that card has been coming out a lot lately. But we got vulnerability, right? And it says this is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. So you may be faced with some situations this month where you're going into uncharted territory. You've never been here before. You never dealt with these people before. You never dealt with these type of life situations before. But the key here is to follow the synchronicities, dear Scorpio. All right? Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. So even though you're feeling vulnerable, Spirit wants to remind you to pay attention to the synchronicities. Pay attention to the people that's showing up in your life. They're here to help you. All right? Pay attention to everything. All right? When you have those moments where you feel like, oh, this can't be a coincidence. That's because it's not. Okay? What's happening to you is happening for a reason. So you have to pay attention to the people. What are the people saying around you? What are they doing? What do you see around you when you're around these people? What type of billboards are you seeing? What type of signs are you seeing while you're riding on the road? All of this stuff is for you to pay attention, okay? It's the synchronicities that are going to help you navigate this month, all right? So just pay attention. Keep your eyes out. Let's see what type of energy you came into the first week with. What type of energies did the dear Scorpio come into the month of May 2019 with? That first week of May, what was their energy like? Okay, so you came into the month of May, that first week, with the 4 of Earth energy. All right, and this is you kind of practicing being frugal. Okay, this is you being a little bit conservative about your finances, and that's okay. It's about you making sure that you have enough money to take care of the things that you need to take care of. So it's just you making sure you're taking care of your finance. You're making sure you're not spending too much. You're being frugal, all right? You're like, okay, I got enough money for, I know I need to have this amount of money for this, right? So I'm going to make sure that I don't spend this money. I'm going to make sure I put this to the side, all right? Instead of me buying this when I go to the store, I'm going to buy this. It's a little cheaper, and then I can still have some money for such and such and such and such. So this is just you. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to drop the card. Where did that card go? I don't even know where that card went. Excuse me. Lord, the card went way. Y'all excuse me, alright? I have to pick my card up. It went places and it shouldn't have went. I have to get over here and get it. So excuse me while I do that. But yes, Scorpio, you definitely came into the month making sure that you take care of your financial needs. Making sure that you, I probably sound all muffled. Give me a second, y'all, to get back together here. Oh, goodness gracious. But yeah, you definitely came into the month making sure you took care of your financial. Put this back down for you. You definitely came into the month being sure to take care of your financial needs. So that's a beautiful thing. You're just being careful with your money this week, which is good, all right? Some of you may have a particular budget and you want to make sure you don't go over that budget. You could receive some type of alimony or SSI or something. You're just trying to make sure you're good on your funds, all right? That's all that was. You just came into the week making sure you was good on your funds, and that's what's up. Let's see what your energy is like coming into the second week. The second week of May. Uh-oh. Here we go. Not Cappies. Here we go. I was finna say Capricorn because you could be having some dealings with a Capricorn with this ego card here. Or maybe even a Leo. But the ego card speaks about you being too focused on material things. You being too focused on your money, right? Because you came into the month worried about your money now. Making sure that, you kept a tight budget. But now, during the second week, it's like Spirit is like, okay, like, come on now. You're being too caught up in the material world, in the physical world. It's almost like God is saying, wait a minute, do you trust me? Like, you don't think that I'm going to make sure you have everything you need? You don't think that I'm going to make sure that, you're taken care of? It's almost like you're being too caught up in your ego. It's the ego card. Being too caught up in your ego. And Spirit is saying there's a need for balance, all right? And some of you need to wait for perfect timing. Have you guys watched my overview? I will include the overview video. There was a wait. Wait for perfect timing, all right? It may not be the time. There's also a need for you to kind of compromise on some things. Not to be caught up in your ego this week, all right? So definitely try not to be caught up in your ego. Don't be too focused on things. Know that God is going to work everything out for you anyways, all right? So remember to keep that balance. That balance is important that second week. Let's go into the third week. Let's see what type of energy. Okay, all right. Well, you came into the third week with the 9 of Fire energy. So, instead of you being caught up in your ego, you decided that you're not going to let that bring you down. All right, that you're going to stand up for yourself and have courage. So now this third week, your faith is renewed. All right, this is the faith renewed week. You have more courage in yourself for whatever it is. Remember, the vulnerability card came out. Maybe you're feeling vulnerable, like, oh my gosh, I'm on this budget, I need money for this, and blah, 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 and you kind of got caught up in your ego, but then you realize, man, I'm going to be all right. Why am I worried about it? So you came in with that 9 of fire energy into the third week, having faith and having courage and standing up for yourself. That's good, Scorpios. That's very good. So let's see how your energy is for the fourth week. How is the Scorpio's energy for the fourth week? See? You see what happens when you get out of your own way, Scorpios? Do you see what type of energy you have coming into the fourth week? That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, some of you could even receive some type of inheritance. That's beautiful. So you around here worried about money, right? Right? The first couple of weeks you around here worried about some money, but then you stand up. Okay, you may have to fight for some stuff this fourth week. You may be dealing with something when it comes to money. You're like, wait a minute, hold up, We're not going to do this. We're going to switch this around. We're going to get this together and blah, blah, blah. So you stood up for yourself, and look what that got you, Scorpio. The 10 of Pentacles, all right? This is that financial security. This is being happy. So, yay. And this card been coming out a lot. I'm happy for y'all because that 10 of Pentacles been coming out quite a lot lately. So, there's a lot of, just trying to make sure y'all can see majority of the cards. Let me put this camera down a little bit more. All right, cool. So y'all can see the cards. But yeah, that 10 of Pentacles been coming out a lot lately. Did I move that out of the oh gosh, I hate when I have to move my camera because then the view don't even be right no more. All right. But yeah, so kudos to y'all towards the end of the month, standing up for yourself, not worried about money no more, knowing that everything gonna work out for you, dear Scorpio. That's good. That's real good. Let's see what the 5th week of May is gonna be like for you. What type of energy? Look! Yay, Scorpios! Yes, yes, yes. Oh, go ahead and celebrate. So, because some type of wish is going to come true. Emotionally, on an emotional level, you're going to feel so content. You're going to feel way more relaxed than what you felt like the first half of May. So just know, dear Scorpio, for any of you all that's concerned about money and you don't know how you're going to do this, just know that you're going to find a way. You're going to find a way. It's people that's going to help you. You're going to be okay. And by the end of the month, any type of concerns you had are going to fade away. And you're going to be happy. Stuff is going to work out for you, dear Scorpio. Yes. Yes, Scorpio. Yes. I'm happy for y'all. Go ahead. Y'all got out of that energy. Let's see what's going on. Those two wanted to come out. We got unrequited love. And we got soulmate. So there's some type of situation where you felt like this person was your soulmate, but it was a situation of unrequited love. It was not enough like give and take. Not enough give and take in the relationship. Wow, I'm not taking all of those, but So for those of you who are dealing with this relationship where you feel like, dang, this was my soulmate, I knew this person was the one, but it wasn't enough give and take in a relationship. It was a situation of unrequited love. But Spirit wants you to know that don't close off your heart just because something didn't work out, all right? It's still safe for you to love. It's still safe for you to go out and, you know, seek that partner that you're seeking. It's safe for you to love. You have to open your heart. You have to be open to doing it. For some of you, you're involved with your soulmate. Just be sure that there is equal give and take in the relationship, all right? So you won't be feeling like there isn't. Yeah, but the overall message here is that it's safe for you to love. So definitely. Aw, Scorpios, I'm happy for y'all. I'm so happy that y'all got out of this energy of being concerned with this material stuff and, you know, just having some concerns about money and maybe happen to be a little vulnerable because you're going into uncharted territory. Maybe you're moving somewhere, or you could be going, you know, it could be anything, but whatever it is, you decided to stand up for yourself. You decided to have the courage and the willpower to move forward, which really resulted in some very happy times, financial security, and all of that towards the end of the month. So congratulations, Scorpios. Y'all doing a doggone thing. I'm happy for y'all. Peace, love, and light to y'all. I'll catch you guys next month.